Okay. Yeah. So how to clear the cache? So what is the code? So driver dot. So manage method dot. Delete all cookies. So that's a browser cache, how you can clear it. So main thing, we didn't write a main thing, right? Where we are left. So let's store the data in the data provider. So I'll give a method name. So test data. So I'm going to return the data. So only one parameter. I don't have multiple parameters. So if there are multiple parameters are there, so we can return the data. So return. First you create object for. So object to two-dimensional array. So data array. So new object. Okay, how many rows you want? I'll give 4 rows. And 1 column. Only one parameter, right? So where you are typing, only one input. So one parameter. So for your test case, so there is only one parameter, that is string search keyword. So this is my parameter, only one parameter. So my data provider name is test data, because I didn't give a name. So that's why I'm going to give, see how I am mapping @test data provider equal to test data. So how it is mapping? So this method name. So now I'll store the data. So let me store the data. So I need 4 rows and means 4 sets of data. 1 column. That means one parameter is there. So that is the parameter here. Search test. So here let's store the data. First row. First column. So array name. First row means, then first column, Selenium. So first one column is done. Column is done. Now it will go to next row, right? Now second row, first column. So data, second row, first column. That is Cypress. Next, third row, first column. So data, third row, and first column. Okay. Cucumber. Fourth row. Only one column, that's why first column only. So array name, fourth row, and first column. So that is so these are all the testing tools. These are all different testing tools. Selenium, you know, so that's what we are using now. Cypress is another testing tool. Cucumber is another BDD Cucumber approach supported by this one. Playwright is another so functional test tool, upcoming tool, this one. So it is so becoming a famous like Selenium, because this is also a lot of features are there. So like Selenium. So better features are there than Selenium. So next coming days, so this is going to be a key role in automation area. So, but if you know Selenium, this is also similar. Okay. So there is no big difference. Okay. So now 4 sets of data I have given. Now I need to supply to my test method. Where is the code? So you need to write a code, right? So where is the code? Till code, we opened the URL and we verified the page title. We need to type it now. So already we have written that code in the beginning days. You remember Google search. So I'll just copy that and little bit I'll modify it. See here, this is the one. See, till fetching the data, count, till that I will take it. Count, yeah, till here. So I'm taking this entire code. I can reuse there. See, I'm going to reuse, but I have to replace this key parameter wherever I am typing, because I'm not typing Selenium here. I'm not typing Selenium. I'm going to type different keywords. That's why I need to put this parameter. So let's replace the parameter. So wherever you are using Selenium, there you need to replace. Remove this title and put it here. Plus that one. Why it is, I'll tell you that. So let me write all this reporter.log. So reporter.log, so we need a report, right? So I'll write a reporter.log. So I'll write a reporter.log. Type this, okay, instead of Selenium, I'll do one thing. This parameter I'll write. So which parameter you are typing, I want to print in the log. So I want to print in the log. That's it. See how I'm doing. See the parameter name I'm putting so that I'll come to know in the logs also. Okay, every time which keyword is coming here. So then submit on the search edit box. True. This is okay. So my messages, my steps, test case steps I am putting very clearly in report, so that you will come to know very clearly to the messages also. Okay. Then reporter.log. Then extract, right? This also you have to write it. So write that. Extract account. So wherever messages are there, those messages I'm just replacing. So now here, so my method is ending system.out.println. I don't need. So I can simply write reporter.log, because it is, I can print final HTML's count in long format. So then true, right? So this is the all and end of, you can say reporter.log. See, log is a static method. That's why see yes on the method in the context panel, you can observe that. So end of search for a keyword. Okay, so maybe you can separate it with some star and maybe here, right? Okay, so just to separate it. So we'll come to know which keyword it's repeating. It repeats, right? Same steps will repeat for each keyword. So let's go and run this. So we are done with the test case design. So can you observe here why I kept here? Because see, now Cypress, right? When I type cucumber, the title we see. What is the title now? Cucumber. Which keyword you are typing, that keyword is coming in the title. That's why, so I just put that parameter name. Whatever the parameter you are using, that parameter is coming in the search title piece. How to run? So right click on this TestNG, run as TestNG test. Here Cypress second. See 4 failures and passes. 4 passes, no failures, skips 0. See, you can see after suit is after all the test cases are done. See, 4 test cases are done after test. And see, and you're getting the messages also here, the log messages. First before suit, then before test, then before class. So the launching the browser is in the before class we did it. So maximize the window, added implicit. These are all in the before class. Then this one is in the before method. So every time you see the test method after clearing the cache. So all this is the log messages very clearly telling. And where you can see the reports, just refresh. So you can see test output folder. Test output folder is generated. So test output folder, and then so test output folder below, you can see that emailable report.html, default test.html, and index.html. Let's see one by one. And we'll see first default test.html, first report. Copy this report. Paste in the one of the browsers. See the report. Test passed, failed, skipped. Passed 4, failed 0, skipped 0. Started on this July 19th, 1822, 35 MST. 20 seconds. See each test case. The output you can see here. Each method output you can see that. See that? Each method output you can see that. See, this is the which keyword? End of search results for Cypress. So this is the count. For Selenium, this is the count. For Cucumber, this is the count. For Playwright, this is the count. So nicely you will get all passed, that's why green color. This is the first report. Second report. emailable-report.html. Copy this. This test default test. Passed 4, skipped 0, retired 0, failed 0, time 20,687 milliseconds. So that's it, 20 seconds. And methods, what are the methods? Default suit, default test, passed. So the parameter is Cypress, parameter is Selenium, parameter is Cucumber, parameter is Playwright. So you will get a nice report like this. Okay, so this is another emailable report. And last one, index.html. Index.html. You click on, right click on the index.html, properties. Copy this. And you can see that nice reports. See, this is the report. See, when you can see the XML, simple XML format. Suit name, default suit, because we didn't give any name, right? That is created automatically. So GUI stage development, test tag, thread count 5, name default test, verbose 2, classes tag, suit tag first, test tag, then classes tag, class tag, class name, package dot class name. Close the classes tag, close the test tag, close the suit tag. Then, so methods, you can see these are the methods. Passed. 4 methods, 4 passed. And chronological order. See which order the method executed. First before suit executed. Then before test. Then before class. Before method. Test method. Test method after immediately. After method. So again, next cursor went to before method. Then second test method. Again after method. So again before method, test method, after method. Again before method, test method, after method. So after all the tests are done, finally after class. Then after class, after test, after suit finally. So this is the how the annotations are executed. So this is the chronological order, hierarchical order. You can see which order the test cases are executed. So then you can see reporter output. See the output of reporter.log messages it is showing here. So times, so how much time it took each test case, you can find out here. So then one test, this is the one test. So that's all the 3 reports: default, test.html, emailable-report.html, index.html. These are the 3 HTML reports you can find out after running your TestNG test case. So that's all for the day. Any questions? So test output folder. After running only, you just refresh the browser, your project, then this folder you can see. So please practice. So you can write for a different, maybe Yahoo you can take up and write and send it to me, so that it will be helpful for your practice purpose. This one you write, and Yahoo also you write. 2 if you write, it's going to be best practice for you. Okay.